Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome once again to the eastern wing of the Stinkbug Works, that super secret research and development division of Dr. Jet Laboratories. Anyway, I'm here today to talk about progress on the JetStepper. Yes, there has been progress. As you can see, I have motor mounts cut. In fact, I have several motor mounts cut. And it looks good, although I think I made an error in calculation. The motor can actually sit low enough to hit the bottom of the hull here. So what I'm going to do is, because the motor can move up and down, I'm going to slide a piece of 1/32 plastic underneath the motor, then snug the motor down against that, tighten it up, pull the plastic out, and I'll have bare minimum clearance under there. And that's my plan, is I want the motor as low and as far back that way as I can get it. And to that end, I'm going to trim some off of this shaft just to allow room for more of this coupler. So it's going to be a balancing act, but I think it's going to be worth it to move things back. So I'm going to plan on trimming that, and we'll make all this work. And I'll show you how that goes later on. But I wanted to kind of update you. I have 4 motors in addition to this one. I was going to make 10 kits, but it looks like I can only make 4. I don't want to finalize them until this one's up and running and I can debug anything. My original plan with the drive shaft was to use this Bowden tube as a bearing, but when I tested it with a 2mm shaft, it had a little more drag than I really wanted. I mean, it's nice and smooth, but there's some drag in there. So I'm going to revert to the old standby. I'm going to use a 4mm stuffing tube, same stuffing tube as I would have used with the Bowden tube. But instead of the Bowden tube, I'm just going to take a piece of 3mm tube, which is 2mm inside and nice and smooth. And I'll just put a little piece in each end and either green sauce or solder it in. So, put it in, attach it, cut it flush, square the ends, and you've got nice bearings in your shaft. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, these, I made couplers. And when I drilled through there, I chucked it up in the vise and drilled through, and the drill may have wandered a little bit, so occasionally, not always, occasionally one side, it'll be easy to cross thread, because when I cut threads in there again, the old threads kind of were over here, and the new threads were over there. You've never had that happen, have you? Most of them are right on, but there's 1 or 2 of them that are kind of like that. So that's the plan with that. And this little coupler idea has been working real well. So I made several, so I can include one with each kit. There you go. So I am gonna have you trim the motor back a little bit and see how that goes. I'll see what kind of balance I'm getting. If I can afford to move the motor forward, I'll do it so you don't have to trim that. But for this run of motor mounts, that's the plan. I'm going to trim things up and make it snug and get them down low. So I think that's pretty much everything I need to talk about. Of course, I got plastic. Foam, I'll just go to Home Depot and get some foam when I'm ready to cut them. I might just make 4 complete kits and have them ready to go, pending the outcome of this. So today I may do some work on this. I need to do some work on some land projects as well. I might go out to the property in Valley Center, but that's anyway. That's some of my plans for today, and that's why I don't get a whole lot of time to spend on boats. So, until next time, boys and girls, jet out.